¿Te imaginas ver juntos a un Peter Pan viejo y al fallido Sonic del 2019?
La última vez que en internet la gente vio mis dientes humanos y me
Pues
hicieron
esa
detective.
hazaña cinematográfica es la que ha conseguido Akiva Schaffer, director de la más reciente aventura de las alocadas ardillas de Disney, Chip y Dale. Hace algunos días ingresó al catálogo de Disney Plus Chip y Dale al Rescate, una innovadora historia que, si bien toma como punto de partida el famoso show animado de los 90 protagonizado por este par de roedores, pues logra marcar un hito en lo que a cameos se refiere, reuniendo a decenas de personajes animados y no animados, extraídos de películas y series, obteniendo como resultado un film muy entretenido, tanto para los que crecimos viendo personajes animados en 2 dimensiones, como para las nuevas generaciones.
How do you play with those elements? You know, they are classic icons, but at the same time, revival for the new audience for the 21st century.
I mean, that's the question, isn't it? I don't know. When you watch the movie, I guess that's how you do it. If you liked it, and if you didn't, that's how you don't. That's how you shouldn't do it. In honesty, I was very honored when even the script got sent to me, and I was like, "Whoa, this is Chip and Dale. They're characters that we've all known since we were kids." So I didn't take the responsibility lightly of trying to balance the legacy of these characters and also make a modern movie that would be entertaining and not just be too safe.
A pesar de que la cinta tiene una trama interesante y guarda un lindo mensaje, otra razón poderosa para no perderse esta producción es la manera tan creativa y osada con la que han sabido integrar acción real, animación en 2 dimensiones, animación 3D y stop motion.
The idea to combine, the two classic techniques on animation, the 3D look and the 2D look. How fun was to play with those elements?
I mean, that was part of what really attracted me to do the movie. I first read the script for this in late 2018, and the basics of the premise were all right there on the page of the 2D and the 3D and the 3D surgery and claymation, stop motion, and motion capture, Polar Express style, and mixed in with everything else you would assume, like video games and Pixar and Disney animation. It was all in there. The characters, over the course of making it, who those characters were changed along the way to some degree, but it was all in there. And that was part of what made me really excited, just because I had never seen something exactly like it, Obviously, Roger Rabbit is the gold standard best ever, but the 30 years of animation since then, I'd never seen one that kind of mixed it all together. So,
what techniques do you use in this opportunity?
I mean, we still did a fair amount practical, and then of course a lot with CG, but some of the cool stuff that they brought on set was like, for eye lines for like humans, for like Kiki Lane and stuff, is we had the normal thing you think, which is just dolls that are the right size, but then they had these LED strips that were up on sticks. So if Chip and Dale were like gonna run off this table, jump onto a chair, jump onto the floor, they would run those lights like that, almost like a line of Christmas lights, but it was connected to a computer where they could say, and so then we would also be like, okay, how fast are they climbing? And we'd have to set those lights and the lights would move. And then that would also allow, say, the camera operator to know how fast to pan the camera to film. So there was a lot of, the choreography was more about human eyeline and about camera work than about, of course, in modern filmmaking, if you have to splash water, you would make CG water. But there was still stuff, a lot of things that had to be figured out.
Fascinating.
Chip y Dale al Rescate tiene varias cualidades que la convierten en una película imperdible. Y por si fuera poco, es apta para todas las generaciones. Así que a disfrutarla en familia.
Rated PG.